Hello guys, welcome back to Chris Poly channel. This video I want share about Global Lab update for 14 May 2020. Okay, let's go to official website. As you see, this is Global Lab update for 14 May 2020. At this update, we got so many nerfs for our class, especially for PvP damage. But if we see in news list for Global Lab website, as you see, this post is upload for 14 May 2020, and the first one, before they post update details for 14 May update, they already announced this PvP damage adjustment update. In this post, they say this update will not apply to the official server immediately. They will need certain period of time to testing these nerfs, and also they need our feedback for this balancing, especially from Global Lab server. As you see in this line, so they invite us as player to test at Global Lab server and give them some feedback. If you want to join participate in Global Lab test, you can go to this website, download special client for Global Lab client. This size approximately like normal client, so you have two Black Desert client, one for normal and one for Global Lab. And for account, you can go to this link, GM Note, how to access Black Desert Global Lab. And you need to register to get this account, special account for Global Lab. If you have participated in Global Lab and you want to submit feedback, you can go to this Global Lab website and go to this submit feedback. Of course, you will need to log in to your Global Lab account, and then you can send ticket to report if you have some bug in Global Lab or any input and suggestion for next update. Surely they will hear any of your feedback. Okay guys, that's it to participate in Global Lab test server. We continue to 14 May update. As you see, so many skill has been adjusted. Some PvP damage has increased, but mostly has been reduced. You can check this changing for your class. I already put this link Global Lab update details at this video description. Okay, next about item. They already changed some description for crafted stone, for mass processing item, for Logia, Tekon, and Manos item. And also for value pack, they already changed description text for bartering renewal +1 to become barter renewal point +30. And next we will talk about this major change for barter. As you see in this content, barter has some change. As you see in game, for this barter page, this major change is about refresh barter. As you see, this reverse barter button already changed from single number. Usually maximum barter refresh is 3 if you didn't use value pack, but if you use value pack, this barter change before is 4, and now already changed become 70. If I click this barter refresh, so many options, I will explain it later. As you see in this web page, now barter have expand to become two kind. First kind is normal barter as before. The new one is barter for ship material. As you see in this picture, this is example for material barter mode. All over in this barter refresh is material for ship upgrade, but still we need barter item to take this barter offer. And next I will explain about refresh mechanic. This new refresh mechanic will renew same time as before at 6 AM on server time, and this daily renewal will restore your refresh point to 70 point every day if you don't use value pack. But if you use value pack, this refresh point renewal will be increased for 30 point, so you will have 100 refresh point. So if you have value pack active, your refresh point will be renewed for 100 point each day. Okay, next about how to use this refresh point. As you see this table, after this update, we have two kind of refresh barter. First is for normal barter. It say trade exchange renewal. This is normal barter as before. But the second one is the new barter, is material exchange renewal. If you refresh barter using this mode, you will got all over is material for ship upgrade. For first refresh, you will consume 20 point for normal barter, also 20 point for material barter. And the second refresh, it will increase to become 30 point, and same as material barter refresh. And if you refresh barter for the third time, it will same as the second time, 30 point. But for material exchange renewal, this is maximum just 2 times per day. You cannot refresh anymore for this material barter. Next, I will explain about how to refresh this barter. Now, this new update have 5 options to refresh your barter, but this is Korean language. I will translate it using Google Translate. Okay, as you see this picture, this is I using Google Camera. Now we can read using English. As you see, first option is trade exchange renewal. This is normal refresh for normal barter like before. And if we refresh, we will have cooldown for 4 hours. This is same as before. And the second option is immediate update for trade item. This is immediate refresh. This immediate refresh will consume 10 more refresh point than normal refresh. Okay, the third option is material exchange update. This material refresh is same like normal refresh, but if you activate this third option, after you refresh using this option, you will get all over barter will be material for ship upgrade. And the fourth option is immediate renewal for material exchange. It's same as instant refresh for normal barter, but this is instant refresh for upgrade material. Have same as instant refresh, you will need additional 10 point. So if you first refresh at that day after 6 AM on your server time, and you using this instant refresh, you will consume 30 point instead 20 per second, and third refresh, you will consume 40 point if you using this instant refresh. And the last option is reduce waiting time for refresh. This is same as before. You will consume 10,000 parley for 1 minute reduce cooldown. And if you using this option, each time it will consume maximum 5,000 parley per use. Okay guys, that's it explanation for this 5 barter refresh option. As you see in this picture, if you choose option, you will get confirmation before this apply. And if I calculate, this is stable for new barter refresh mechanic. If you didn't use value pack, starting point is 70 refresh point. And if you activate value pack, you will got 100 point. If you didn't use value pack, you only can refresh for 2 times. Because if you want to refresh the third time, your refresh point not be enough. You need 30 point for the third refresh. But if you use value pack, you can refresh 3 times for same purpose. I mean, if you want to normal barter, you can refresh for 3 times. And same if you don't have value pack, this point will left for 20 point. I think this point left is 20 point can be used for material barter. Okay, let's try in Global Lab because Global Lab don't use this value pack. As you see in game, my starting refresh point is 70. If I first refresh, my refresh point will left for 50 because I already consumed 20. And the question, if I refresh for another needs, I mean for material exchange, as you see in this table in website, for first refresh for material exchange is 20 point, but for the second one is 30 point, same as normal. If I refresh for different need, it will consume for 30 point, counted as second refresh, or it will consume 20 point because counted as first refresh for different needs. Okay, let's try. First, I will refresh for this normal barter, and it will consume 20 point. Okay, my refresh point left is 50. As you see, and now as you see in this balloon, I have cooldown for 4 hours, same as before. But if I refresh again, I can choose between these two instant. This is normal barter offer, or this is for material offer. If I use this material barter for first time, it will consume 30 point or 40 point. Okay, let us know. As you see, it will consume 30 point. So if you refresh barter for different needs, it will count as first refresh. If I choose normal, it will consume 40 because it will count as the second refresh. So if you didn't use value pack, actually you can refresh for 3 times because the last time refresh, you can refresh it for material exchange. And if you value pack active, you can refresh for 4 times, but the 4 times you can refresh for material exchange. Back in Global Lab, I will try this instant refresh for material exchange. It will consume 30 because actually this is my second refresh, but because I choose these different needs for material exchange, it count as my first refresh. 20 point plus 10 because I using instant refresh. Okay, I confirm it. And as you see, All my barter offer is material. And as you see, I never barter in this global lab, so my barter count still 0. But for material offer, as you see, almost all island give me offer for this material. Let's open map. As you see, so many island offer me for this ship upgrade material. Even my barter route not open because I'm never barter in this global lab server. Okay, this is good for player who want to upgrade ship to make karak. It will faster your progress. But for people making silver using barter, this is nerf because you can only refresh barter for silver for 3 times. If you using value pack, the fourth refresh is for material exchange. And be noticed, if you have left point, you cannot have more than your maximum point. So if refresh, maximum is 70 point if you didn't use value pack, and if you using value pack, maximum point still 100. You cannot have more than maximum point. Okay guys, that's it explanation for new refresh barter mechanic. Next global lab update is about request and knowledge. They already increase crit for quests at this area. This is good because sometimes nearly maintenance we cannot do any quest that need to deliver crit in this game because this crit is disappear nearly maintenance. I hope after this update we never run out this crit when doing daily quest near maintenance day. And next about adventure journal, they already add some coin, ancient platinum coin for dev journal too. So more coin you can show to dev for this adventure journal. And also they already simplify some quests for main quest, especially for this Calpeon quest. And about mount, this Dolme Gudul armor has been changed for cooldown from 1 minute to 5 minutes. I don't know what it's mean. If you know what it's mean, you can comment in this video section. I will pin your comment. And also for user interface, I think this is not a big deal. Okay guys, that's it for this global lab update for 14 May 2020. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.